Right now it's 6, intense cold hitting the area. Workers share their secrets to staying safe in the elements. And Hall of Heroes. The Tomah VA celebrates the bravery and commitment of 2 Army veterans.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ken Kozorowski. Emily is off tonight. We begin with the weather. Let's take a live look downtown with these conditions. The cold has been the name of the game ever since the early morning hours. How cold will it continue to get, and is a warm up?
If you consider above zero in the 20s a warm-up, that's what we got coming here, although that's still below average. But for this morning's lows, yes, we got close to record, not quite for La Crosse or Eau Claire. You can see the top numbers, the record in both cases below. We're about 3 degrees minus that, so still very unusual cold for this time of year, not quite record. Right now, the observed highs, we got above zero. We're up to the teens for most areas, and the good news is these aren't really going to fall much this evening. In fact, they're going to start rising for some areas after midnight. Overall conditions, we have that south wind, and that's what's going to keep our temperatures coming up. Unfortunately, that south wind, which is associated with a warm front approaching, is going to keep the wind chill down, though. Right now, our current temperatures are single digits to teens, pretty much steady from the overnight lows. Unfortunately, the wind chills, they're still below zero, at times even colder given that wind is out there, especially in northeast, southeast Minnesota, where it's a little bit higher up elevation that you do get those winds, and you see 15, 16 below. So we'll have a cold evening, but we do have more snow on the forecast and milder conditions, as I mentioned, and even more snow next week. So we got a lot of snow to kind of time out too later, and we'll show you what the temperatures look like through the weekend. Also coming up later too.
All right. Thank you very much, Greg. Well, the frigid weather is making outdoor work tough, but some jobs simply can't stop. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hein is live tonight with more. Brooklyn.
Yes, the temperatures are definitely chilly out here, and as you can see, there is no lack of snow. Now, most of us would much rather be warm inside, but for many workers who do work outside, that is just not a possibility, and they're sharing their advice on how you can stay warm when you brave the cold. La Crosse firefighters know what it's like to face the elements, even in sub-zero conditions.
We've got our jackets that are nice and thick and heavy. We've got our pants. We've hoods that are going to cover all of our face. When we go into a fire, our skin has to be completely covered, right? This is nice for that cold, though. It's going to make sure that we don't have any of that wind sneaking down our back.
McCormick says layering is key. 3 layers help you stay warm while preventing sweat buildup.
With the cold weather comes health concerns. We're worried about hypothermia. We're worried about frostbite. We're worried about just kind of that cold chill that affects your general bodies.
Watching for early warning signs can make all the difference.
But realistically, when your body starts to shake to the point that you can't control it, when you have some tingling going on, especially your fingers, your toes, those are the places that it's going to start first.
The fire department says you should also stay hydrated and prepared as you head out the door.
Make sure that you're staying alert, staying informed, know what the weather's going to be for the day.
With snow on the ground, snow removal crews are also gearing up for long hours in the cold.
Really, it's just bundling up, making sure you're layered good. Those little hot hand warmers go a long way, but then just proper footwear, proper layers, spare gloves go a really long way too.
Workers add that knowing your limits is important, whether you're on the job or just spending some time outside.
Bundle up more than you think you need, even if the coat's ugly, wear it.
Now, workers add that hats are super important, waterproof boots are really the key, and multiple gloves are super important as you head out there in the cold. Live in La Crosse, Brooklyn Hein, News 8 Now.
Thanks for braving it, Brooklyn. Now, La Crosse will not open its emergency daytime warming center today. That's according to city officials. They say residents are still welcome to gather at the library, although space may be limited due to that ongoing construction. And a reminder, you can always track weather on your block by downloading our First Warned Weather app. You can find it at the App Store or on Google Play. A Ladysmith teacher is accused of sending an explicit image to a student. Kayla Vavra allegedly admitted to inappropriate contact with a 15-year-old female student. Vavra and the student allegedly began talking on social media during the summer. And the student told police she received an explicit image from Vavra. She faces exposing a child and intimidation charges. Sentencing day for a former Sparta wrestling coach accused of child exploitation. Brock Connolly has received a 5-year deferred prosecution agreement. That means he could be eligible for expungement expungement after 5 years. Connolly allegedly received and sent explicit images to a 14-year-old female wrestler. As part of the agreement, he cannot contact anyone under 18 or use social media. Viroqua's mayor will not seek another term. Justin Running was first elected in 2022 and was re-elected last year against challenger Patrick Robbins. Voters will choose a new mayor in the April election for a 2-year term. Nomination paperwork has to be submitted by January 6th. A massive dinosaur fossil discovered in North Dakota is now at Winona State University, and it could be one of the rarest finds in the world. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla has the details.
I'm here at Winona State University, and behind me is the Science Laboratory Center on campus, where a 66-million-year-old fossil was just moved into the building. This is an Edmontosaurus, and it isn't just any fossil. It's what you call a dinosaur mummy, nicknamed Medusa. This is a fossil that could preserve skin and soft tissue, which is an incredibly rare find.
We discovered that there was skin preserved along with the bones. And skin preservation is very rare, and when you have skin preservation on a large articulated fossil like this, that's even more rare. There are only a handful of these kinds of dinosaurs in the world.
It comes from a place called Hell's Creek, one of the regions in the world that has the most fossils. The fossil will be displayed here for students, researchers, and community members to experience firsthand. Reporting in Winona, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
The Toma VA Medical Center honoring 2 local Army veterans today. Army Specialist Martin Waldemath and 106-year-old First Lieutenant Leland Chenoweth are now inducted into the Hall of Heroes. The ceremony recognizes veterans who show exceptional bravery in battle or make outstanding contributions to their communities. Community members, veterans, and their families attended the special occasion, celebrating the service to both country and community. The Onalaska Fire Department raising awareness about how fire safety during the holiday season is important. They were hosting a live fire sprinkler and Christmas tree safety demonstration. They set up mock rooms to show the difference a sprinkler can make if a tree catches fire. Fire spread much faster in the room with sprinklers compared to the room without them.
We just had 2 structure fires yesterday, one in a commercial residence, one in a home. Yeah, generally we see an uptick because you start talking about home heating, cooking, getting together for the holidays.
Sprinklers making a difference. On average, holiday decorations are responsible for 832 house fires every year. Happening around the state, Governor Tony Evers joined Wisconsinites for the annual lighting of the tree at the state capitol today. The 30-foot tree can be viewed in the Capitol's rotunda. It was named the Learning Tree to match the theme with Evers' 2025 Year of the Kid. Students made ornaments to decorate this tree to honor teachers, child care providers, and other mentors. The Capitol is open to the public 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the week if you want to check it out, and then 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekends. Jordan Love showing love to Green Bay kids this holiday season. The Packers quarterback stopped at Dick's Sporting Goods and bought some gifts for 8 kids from Better Days Mentoring. Other players, including Jaden Reed, Rasheed Walker, and Brandon McManus, helped get the kids the best items for the holidays. Each kid received $300 for sports gear and apparel. And it's that time of year. News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing is back tomorrow. The annual campaign partners with local organizations to collect food, money, and toys. Those will be donated to the Hunger Task Force, Salvation Army, and Toys for Tots.
It has really been, first off, a wonderful way to restore your faith in humanity with how much the community shows up, not only for Toys for Tots, but for the Hunger Task Force, with donations for all of us. So it's been a huge blessing to us.
They'll be set up outside the Onalaska Festival Foods starting at 6 a.m. We'll also have live coverage throughout our newscasts. Still to come, Hawaii sues TikTok's parent company. The state's claims about the social media giant. Plus, layoffs drop by half in November. What it means for the job market.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., we're live with our Joy of Sharing event. Plus, from Oura Rings to red light therapy, the hottest wellness gifts, and when the Arctic air moves out. We'll see you at 5 a.m.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
December is the best time to buy windows.
Right now, you can buy 2 Energy Tech windows and get the 3rd one free, but only for the first 15 homes.
And we're giving you 12 months with no interest and no payments.
Buy now and install in the spring.
These are the best prices of the year, and you can lock in before the January price increases.
Plus, you'll get a bonus Amazon gift card with your purchase.
Don't wait. These spots go fast. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions right now and get the best pricing of the year.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
A man suspected of planting pipe bombs in D.C. is in custody. Brian Cole Jr. allegedly planted the bombs outside the night before the January 6th insurrection in 2021. They were found near the Republican and Democratic National Committee headquarters. Investigators tracked Cole's phone and purchases made to build the bomb. The arrest was made after a nearly 5-year investigation. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faces mounting scrutiny on Capitol Hill. A new Pentagon watchdog report says his use of an unsecured app to share sensitive mission information in March could have harmed military personnel. Now, the news comes as officials brief lawmakers about the controversial boat strike near Venezuela.
I saw in that room was one of the most troubling things I've seen in my time in public service. You have 2 individuals in clear distress with a destroyed vessel who were killed by the United States.
While some lawmakers question the legality of the strike, others say video shows it was lawful. President Trump ordered flags at the White House to be lowered to half-staff today, honoring fallen National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom. The 20-year-old Army specialist died Thanksgiving Day after being shot during an attack near a Washington, D.C. metro station. Companies cut back on job cuts last month. U.S. employers announced just over 71,000 layoffs in November. That's according to outplacement firm Challenger, Gray & Christmas. That is roughly half the amount from October, but analysts say nearly 1.2 million jobs were cut so far this year, the highest amount recorded in a January through November stretch since 2020. Hawaii is taking TikTok's parent company to court. The state has filed a lawsuit against ByteDance, saying TikTok was built to be addictive. The lawsuit seeks to stop TikTok's alleged deceptive practices and force new protections. We will have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, the cold ends, but we have more snow on the way for Friday and the weekend and even through next week. So we'll time those out and then show you what the temperatures look like throughout the weekend as also. That all coming up on your first warm weather update after the break.
This December at Furniture, Decor & More in Westby and Boscobel, bring 10 non-perishable food items to support local pantries and get 10% off your entire purchase. Furniture, mattresses, home decor, seasonal finds. Make your home holiday ready while giving back.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a Triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
I'm Angela from La Crosse Fire Paste Company. Come to our showroom and let your imagination run wild as you browse our huge selection of Heat and Glow fireplaces. Imagine a cold winter morning, hot cocoa, and the crackling and comfort of your Heat and Glow fireplace. It's the comfort of family and friends and the warmth of your Heat and Glow fireplace that makes this moment perfect. From our selection of fireplaces to our dedicated installers, you can feel the difference with us at La Crosse Fire Paste Company, because your place is by the fire.
Get sweet savings during Hy-Vee's annual holiday baking sale this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee butter, just $2.49. 5 pounds of Hy-Vee flour, just $1.48. Powdered or brown sugar, $1.98. Hy-Vee baking chips, $2.48. Get great deals on Carnation evaporated milk, Hy-Vee cream cheese, Hy-Vee pretzels, and more. Save in-store and online Friday through Sunday during the holiday baking sale. Only at Hy-Vee.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce, and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
Get your home holiday ready, help your community, and save big at Furniture, Decor, and More in Westby and Boscobel. Bring 10 non-perishable food items to help local food pantries and save 10% on your entire purchase. Shop, save, and share the spirit of giving.
It's been quite a stretch of below average temperatures going back all the way to Thanksgiving. And as you notice, we should be in the mid to upper mid 30s at this point, getting down to the low 30s depending on location. The temperatures really that we've seen, it's more of what you would expect for the most part in middle January, when we're kind of bottoming out, at least in the La Crosse area, at the mid to upper 20s. So definitely is unusual. We are going to boost these temperatures up, but for the most part, we are going to stay below average, with maybe exception coming early next week when we might get a little bit above freezing. So unfortunately, once you get that snowpack on the ground this early in December or even late November, it's struggling to get those temperatures back up regardless of what goes on in the atmosphere. Wind chills this evening are still going to be an issue, single digits below, occasionally teens, especially in southeast Minnesota where the higher winds are too. Ridge lines, you'll see more winds. They will improve a little bit overnight, but still waking up. As the temperatures rise, the wind chills will still be in the single digits above or maybe below 0, so definitely still bundle up. It won't be. And the good news is the winds will lighten up overnight, and so by the time you get to about Friday noon, we're pretty much going to see good conditions. Here are the temperatures and the cloud cover. We're going to see increasing clouds overnight because that system out to the northwest is going to get closer to us. The temperatures will continue to rise, as I mentioned, throughout the nighttime. Might see a little bit of snow from the system clip, maybe Rusk County areas that will fall apart really. The main activity is to the cold front well to the north. That'll start coming through, or at least sagging southward as we get towards tomorrow morning. You'll start seeing it. I got the visibility showing up here to give you an idea what kind of the hourly snow rate we may see coming up. There's the snow at 7 p.m. getting to Minneapolis. It'll start slowly descending into the area probably after about 10 a.m. for areas west of the river. East of the river, especially further south you go, probably closer to noon. As you look at the visibilities, they're not quite showing up right there. They're looking at generally about 1 to 2, a lot of 2 to 3s, which generally means light snowfall, not significant amount of snowfall. It'll continue through about 4 p.m., 5 p.m. The more evening commute, I think a lot of it will begin to push east. We could see a few slick spots, but overall with the temperatures in the mid-20s and the hourly snow rate not that high, it's going to be less of an impact to see snow-covered roads, especially on the main travel roads. Cold front kind of comes through. You can see the winds turn around to the northwest Friday night. That means quiet conditions for Saturday. Overall, if you look at the snow amounts, it's going to vary between about a trace to 2 inches. Kind of depends on how this all plays out because it's not a very strong system, but generally that's what we're expecting with it. On the light and fluffier side, as we go to Saturday, quiet conditions during the day, but colder. We're going to go back to the teens to low 20s, a little bit of sunshine too, but quickly we got another system on its heels. This one provides a little bit more impactful snowfall, especially as you look at further south of I-90. You can see some of those bluer, darker blue areas showing that more enhancement of snow. We could see visibilities get down below 1 mile, maybe even a half mile for areas south Saturday evening, which means that could be a more impactful snowfall. And as the amounts potentially get 2 to 4 down there towards Decorah, further north you go, not much in the way of snow. Basically, it'll clear northward because the system is sliding south. So if you've got travel plans Saturday evening, something to take note, especially as you go further south, you might deal with some snow-covered roads there briefly. Behind it, it's going to be a cold Sunday, but we will have some sunshine. More snow next week, but the temperatures do climb back up. In fact, they get close to freezing by Tuesday before another system comes through and knocks those temperatures back into the teens for the end of the week. So we got some improvement on temperatures, but we got a lot of opportunities for light snow here and there. And then once again, once you get it on the ground, it's very hard to get those temperatures above freezing. We may see that on Tuesday.
Well, winter just seems to be in full swing.
It's in full swing right now.
All right. Thank you, Greg. And coming up next in sports, back on the shelf, details on how long Giannis is expected to be sidelined. Plus, we're getting closer to another edition of the longest rivalry in the NFL. We'll hear from Josh Jacobs. Jacob is next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
What will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
It's big, really big. At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we are overstocked on some of our best brands and most popular styles. That means big savings for you. On top of sale prices, if it's in our warehouse, you can take an extra $100 off items over $1,000, $200 off items over $3,000, or $300 off items over $6,000. If it's in stock, save even more. But these discounts won't last. Shop Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, voted your favorite furniture store.
It's the tangiest time of the year. 'Tis the season to be saucy, however the saying goes.
Spread holiday cheer with the McRib and pair it with fries and an icy cold Dr. Pepper.
Great pair of lungs. Shame about your swollen gums. You need Parodontax, clinically proven to help reverse all signs of early gum disease. The gum experts.
G&T. Get a heat pump for your home or office space.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, what a day for this guy yesterday. First news comes out about a potential trade being worked out between his agent and the Bucks, and then he exits the game against the Pistons just 3 minutes in, and he did not return. And there is an update on that injury today. Giannis sustaining a right calf strain and is expected to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. It happened on this play where he received a bump from Jalen Duren before an assist to A.J. Green. Antetokounmpo took a couple steps after the play, then went down where he sat for a bit. After the game, Kevin Porter Jr., who had a game-high 26 points, commented on the reports of Giannis potentially leaving Milwaukee.
I'll just say this. There's a lot of outside noise. That's just what comes with it. And, you know, Yanni does a great job of assuring that he's wanting to be here with this group specifically. So we ain't worried about all the outside noise, you know. That's my brother. And I'm sure if it was something, he would come to us. But he with us. And we're going to hold it down until he's ready.
Milwaukee's just 1-5 when Giannis doesn't play, and they have the worst offensive rating in the league when he is off the floor. Meanwhile, meeting number 211 looms between the Packers and Bears this Sunday, with the winner being perched in the top spot in the NFC North standings. Green Bay has won 16 of the last 18 regular season matchups, and Matt LaFleur 11-1 in his career against Chicago. But none of what has happened in the past will matter on Sunday, as Green Bay is aware the Bears are bringing a formidable challenge to Titletown in just 3 days.
I think that, you know, with them playing at a high level, you know, obviously having a new coach and new energy and things like that in that building, you know, I think they have more of a belief that they actually have a chance of, you know, playing in this game. And when I say that, because, I mean, the record was something crazy how many times they've won in a row. So I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, at the end of the day, still don't like them. They don't like us, and it's going to be fun.
Keep an eye on the line of scrimmage as the Bears are second in the NFL in rush yards per game, and the Packers allow just 98.3 on average. And the Badger volleyball team will begin their NCAA tournament run at the top of the hour, hosting Eastern Illinois. Wisconsin is 28-2 in postseason play at the Fieldhouse under head coach Kelly Sheffield. You saw Jaden Reed and Quay Walker. Quay especially going to be big against that run game this weekend. Would be nice to have them back.
Yeah, putting him at the Mike spot to try and slow down Swift and Monangai. That's been a two-headed monster for the Bears rushing attack.
Got to make Caleb Williams try to beat you. I think that's going to be the key. And if he does, tip your cap. If not, Packer win.
Absolutely. A couple of great matchups over the next 2 weeks.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Jacob. We got one more check of your forecast right after this.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts for all the originals on your list. Like our quality assortment of Tamarack winter boots, all 25% off, featuring a variety of cozy, comfortable styles to keep the whole family warm all season long. Plus, for the hard to shop for, check out our wide range of gift cards, which are always perfect gifts. Knock out your holiday shopping for less during our huge gift sale only at Blain's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
What if buying a car felt easy? At Maury's Auto Group, it does. With Maury's Best Price First, there's no haggling, no hassle, just upfront, honest pricing. And with Maury's team, you get guidance, not pressure. You always get more with Maury's. More help, more clarity, and more value.
Visit any Maury's Auto Group dealership now through December 13th and get an instant $500 trade-in bonus on your new car purchase during our Joy of Savings event.
Or go to Maury'sAuto.com and get more with Maury's.
Well, good news, we'll be in the mid-upper 20s tomorrow, so no more below zero or below zero wind chills. Unfortunately, it does come with a little bit of snow, maybe up to 2 inches. Given the temperatures and the snow rate, probably more wet roads, at least on the main roads. There could be a little bit of snow on the side roads. Better shot for some impactful snow coming Saturday evening, especially if you're traveling south and southwest of La Crosse. Something to keep in mind of. Otherwise, more snow next week and more cold. Pretty much winter.
That's what you come to expect. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. We'll see you at 10.